Some people are extremely OCD, and they probably wouldn't make it through these photos. For others, like us, these are just 35 images that will drive you insane. This is indeed a great and interesting comment, Titan, and we adore your sarcastic humor. It fits in well with our own. Keep up the great and interesting comments, you guys, and you might be featured in our next video. Number 35. Knobs running amok. This isn't an OCD problem that will drive you insane. This is another case just like Toy Story, except with appliances and furniture. Once the person leaves the room and the lights go off, the knobs, faucets, and other things will come alive and throw a party. The image you see here is what happens when you forget something in the room, go back to check, and discover that these knobs didn't have enough time to line themselves back up. Yeah, that's what totally happened here. Number 34. Someone, somewhere. After seeing this picture, you just know that someone somewhere is shaking their head and asking themselves why they bothered to paint the dang lines in the first place if they had no intention of using them as guides. Number 33. Puppy problems. To be honest, the only issue we have with this puppy problem is that we can't have the puppies in this picture. Yes, they almost made our inner OCD very happy, but the last two pups are too cute to make us angry. Number 32. Pizza thief. Whatever rude guest cut the center of the pizza in this picture must not be allowed to come over again. You could have done almost anything else and we would have been cool with that, but butchering the za is not one of them. You're not welcome back. Number 31. Peep Nation. Do leaders often dress in different attire than their subordinates? Sure. Do they sometimes adorn brighter colors to stand out more amongst the crowd? Definitely. So we think we understand the reality of what's going on in this peepee picture. But we really don't believe that these peeps are ready for any kind of battle. Number 30. Trick question. You might see this picture and say, oh, someone just pushed that room marker on purpose. While we believe that is correct, what we don't realize is that there's a camera trained to that sign to see just how many people headed in that direction are truly OCD. Could you walk past without adjusting it a little bit? Number 29. I spy with my little eye. Something that needs correcting. If the person who labeled this box couldn't see which parts needed correcting, then maybe they need to get a dictionary in addition to the tape, just so they can make sure to get the spelling right. Number 28. Oh, the irony. It is really aggravating when you need a pair of scissors to open up another pair of scissors. Lord help you if the pair in the package is the only pair you've got. You wouldn't be up the creek without the paddle if you just had the scissor issue you see in this picture. But it would still be annoyingly ironic nonetheless. Number 27. Don't replace, just add. When the maintenance worker who hung these paper towel machines had two of them break, he decided the best decision would be to leave them hanging up as well. Instead of just repairing the ones that were already hanging there, he figured that he would just let everyone who used this bathroom figure out which one worked all by themselves. He could have at least hung them in a straight line as opposed to the mess you see here. Number 26. The entitlement. Really? What gives the kid in this picture the right to play a virtual version of the game that is literally feet in front of him? Is this boy really that lazy that he would rather flick a bowling ball with his finger than pick up an actual ball? Sheesh! Kids these days. Number 25. These are the best. The title may say that these are the best, but of course we are incredibly sarcastic. It was pencils like the ones you see in this picture that were the bane of our existence. You make a mistake with the pencil, you're supposed to be able to erase it. That's why you're using a pencil instead of a pen. However, there are millions of these stupid pencils with crap erasers that just make an even bigger mess. Number 24. Glad this isn't ours. After unwillingly staring hard at the wall corners in this picture, we are extremely thankful that we don't live in this OCD disaster of a home. Could you imagine sitting on the couch, constantly having your eyes veer off into that corner just to stare at the wrongness of it all? That is not a pastime we want to adopt. Number 23. Confusion at its finest. We sincerely hope that the lighting rig switches in this picture aren't connected to anything really important, because if you sent someone back here to flip a certain switch, we aren't sure that they would be able to figure out what to do. And really, no one could blame them. Look at this mess. Number 22. Wrongly placed. Why? Just why? How did that one red tile get over there to the left, and why is the corresponding black tile not in the right place either? This image could have been a peaceful one. And then they changed the tiles just to torture us. Number 21. Same issue. The person who filled up their tank at this gas station had the same problem as the people in number 7. So very close to perfection, yet so far away. Why couldn't this be a picture of a happy, rounded number? Number 20. To make it right. What would someone have to do in order to correct the famous lean of the Leaning Tower of Pisa? You can see from this picture just how easy it is. Take a picture, make it tilt. Voila! This is the true masterpiece. Number 19. The condiment the label maker left out. It's clear from this picture which condiment this person doesn't care for. Maybe the person that took this picture didn't like relish because the label was put on upside down? Apparently this is the only condiment that the label maker forgot, hence the quickly and incorrectly placed relish label. Number 18. Oh, the torture. This is another picture that makes us question why someone would do this to us. We have to check that we left the box unchecked, but by checking it, we're making the statement untrue. Oh, the agony of life in this daunting task list. Number 17. There's something you're not telling us. What do we know about Coke and Pepsi? We know that they are both dark sugary sodas and that they are both competitors. At least that's what we thought until we saw the picture here. Now we don't know what to think. Is there something you aren't telling us? Number 16. The honor student. This picture represents what happens when you try your best to be a good student. You listened to the teacher, didn't talk to your friends, and you took really good notes. Then you tear the perforated edge, and this happens. FML, what was the point? Number 15. A tile mishap. Who knows what kind of worker put these tiles down? But we are sure that whoever was too lazy to change out the color of the tile so that the floor matches and look aesthetically pleasing doesn't have a job anymore. The OCD employees that work here probably hate life. Number 14. This is not okay. For those of us looking at the picture and shaking our heads, rejoice! Everyone that ate the Hubba Bubba 6 feet of fun gum as a child or as an adult, we don't judge, knows the proper way to eat this gum. Taking a huge freaking bite out of the side of it is definitely not it. Number 13. The lonely one. Okay, this image isn't too bad. The lone blue sprinkle is on the wrong side of the tracks. That fact is very apparent, but if you used all of the sprinkles on, say, cupcakes, you wouldn't have to endure the torture of seeing this OCD trigger. Also, you'd have cupcakes. Number 12. Off-centered. We honestly don't understand what's the deal with all these tile mishaps. Is it really that hard to get the correctly colored tile in the correct location? The tiled bathroom pictured here is one of the more complicated patterns seen in this video, but it's not even all that hard. Yeah, you might have to take your time and pay attention, but it's about as basic as a color by numbers. You're basic. Number 11. A special place. There is a special place where all the evil of the world goes. The person who ate the inside of this Kit Kat pictured here is the mayor of this awful place. Number 10. A single red tile. Never would we have imagined that we can get so angry from seeing a square inch of red tile. As you can see from this image, this is one piece of the puzzle that doesn't belong. It appears the tile from number 22 went on vacation to this bathroom. Number 9. A foreign traveler. Learning the English language is a difficult feat. It's because it really doesn't make much sense. You just need to remember a ton of really random rules that pertain to certain words sometimes and other times they don't. I don't know how to explain it. Just try to learn it and find out for yourself. If a foreign traveler went down the street in this picture, they would undoubtedly be even more confused with the English language. Who could blame them with mistakes like these? Number 8. That stupid dress. Does everyone remember that stupid colored dress debate that took over the internet a few years back? It was of a picture of a dress that looked either blue or black or white and gold. The cookies in this picture are bringing back the same concept and is once again making us question everything we know about color. That's black and blue for sure, dude. I swear that better be black and blue, because if that ain't black and blue, I quit. Number 7. Can't win for losing. This is an OCD person's worst nightmare. The gallons is at a perfect 10, but leaves the 99 cents falling a penny short of a clean 35 bucks. Yep, we're gonna have nightmares of this horrific picture in particular. The cruelty is real. Number 6. That OCD trigger. If the person who made these tallies really had OCD, wouldn't they have to start over from the 4th row, 7th column? We would. This just looks so wrong. Number 5. It's like we're no longer human. What would possess someone to open a bag from the bottom? In this specific case, you can simply turn the bag upside down and still enjoy your snack, but this is not the way things are done. Seeing pictures like this one makes us think that some of us aren't even human anymore. They're just too barbaric. Number 4. Wrong label. Those Cokes are totally in the wrong packaging. But since a case of Coke is more expensive than a case of Fanta, can we have it at the lower price point? It's not like we put the labels on it like this. Number 3. Wrong entrance. Yeah, we know what you're thinking, but no. We're talking about this carton. What we want to know is why even bother? We saw this image of the lemonade opened completely the wrong way and we just want to know what is the point of life? It's when we start ripping off the screw caps on top of water bottles that we are truly in trouble. Number 2. The answer is easy. This picture infuriates us because there is such a simple solution to fix this. Go underneath, unscrew the mailboxes, and renumber them in the correct order. This is just pure laziness at its finest, and that makes us mad. Number 1. We're done. Do you see the huge problem with the rectangles in this picture? If so, you might just have OCD.
Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you next time. For better.